F1 race, Pebble Street, F1 Club, have to be here.
Pebble Street's been showing the races for last 1 decade or so.
Look around. Any true blood F1 follower will come there.
People have started wearing team merchandise and identifying themselves with a particular team.
Obviously, Ferrari is the most popular.
I can sit next to a Ferrari fan, and incidentally, I don't like Ferrari, and we can spend the whole afternoon, drinking, talking, and me cursing Ferrari and he cursing Mercedes, and we can still get along.
We were a very select group of people who would follow Formula One.
A lot of people did not understand F1. It was a niche sport. With the Indian GP happening, a lot of people have got interested.
We would have loved it if the race was here again next year, but I'm sure there are reasons that the F1 team management has in place. Something that a fan really cannot have a say.
While the passion for Formula One clearly resides in Pebble Street, New Delhi, arguably India's biggest power broker lives here in central London.
Over the last 20 years, while I always dreamt of hosting a Formula One race, economically it seemed like Mount Everest in front of me. And so when a Formula One race in India became a reality, I mean, it was almost miraculous. It was like a lifelong dream come true.
There's been a few circuits in Grand Prix history that have come on to the calendar, gone off the calendar and never returned. Are you confident about India's future on the F1 diary?
Absolutely, and that manifests itself in the number of fans that we have. From what I understand, we're going to give 2014 a skip because of scheduling issues. There are 3 new Grand Prix scheduled for next year, and I'm hoping that we will be back with an Indian Grand Prix in 2015. Bernie Ecclestone is a good friend of mine, and I have tried to persuade him that India is a market that should not be ignored. If you were to look at India today, McLaren is advertising hugely through their title sponsor Vodafone, who operate in India. And like that, there are several teams with sponsors who have large interests in India and who would also like to exploit the opportunities. India, it's large. Yes, it has its problems and some frustrations that go with it, but the market is just too big and far too important going forward to ignore.
Our population is our biggest asset and our biggest liability. F1 needs India.